Hey everyone, it's KS Bros back with episode 2 of the New York Mets franchise. In episode 1, we went up against the Minnesota Twins in our first spring training game, and we lost a close one, 8-7, where a late rally came up just short. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was really just an introduction video to how I will share gameplay, where I show the highlights of the game, I commentate over them.
And this one gets away.
In this episode, we're going up against the Baltimore Orioles in our final spring training game. In this episode, we hope to bounce back with a win.
And the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch.
Here in the first inning, we have a guy in scoring position, but Robbie Cano strikes out on the 0-2 count. And now we're here in the bottom of the first with our southpaw on the mound, Steven Matz.
And here's Renato Nunez. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field.
Our homegrown pitcher,
find the wall deep in the corner.
Born in Long Island.
Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate.
Early in the game, the Orioles get a scoring opportunity, and on a double, the Orioles send their runner around the bases,
A swing and a drive sent out,
but we're able to tag him out, keeping the game 0-0. Here in the top of the second, left fielder J.D. Davis drives one into the gap for a inning-opening double. Now Conforto up to bat. He gets a low and away curveball to make the count 3-2. Here comes the pitch. He gets from the middle of the plate and he drives it to the right field gap, bringing J.D. Davis in for the first run of the game. Still with no one out. Now we got Rosie up to bat, 2 out. First pitch swinging. He goes the other way for a single. Will be held Conforto at third base. Still 2 outs, now bases loaded. Reneal gets a changeup low and away, and he drives it to center field, scoring 2 runs, extending the lead to 3-0.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs.
Perfect swing for a 2 RBI hit. Now Pete Alonso up, 3-2 count. He draws a walk, reloading the bases, bringing Robbie Cano up. He drives a single to right field, adding on another run. JD with the 0-2 count.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Lets the slider go by for a 1-2 count. Trying to bring in more runs.
That's popped up.
He's late on the curveball, popping it up to foul territory. And the Orioles escape the inning, leaving the bases loaded. Now in the bottom of the inning, Matt's trying to hold on to the lead he was just given. Walks the bases loaded. He's able to get a grounder to third. That leads to a double play as the Orioles' first run of the game crosses the plate, making 4-1.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back,
now here's one to right, and Conforto is able to grab it.
A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 2.
Now at the top of the third,
and he lays off there, ball 4.
On a 3-2 count, Conforto draws the walk. Now a 2 out. Rosario's first pitch swinging again, hitting the curveball back up the middle.
Shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Here's Brandon Nimmo back in the leadoff spot.
Line drive to
Gets a
center
curveball,
field.
middle of the plate,
Hit.
and he drops it into center field.
And a relay home, and not in time as the run
As Conforto comes around to score the 5th run of the game for the Mets.
Man, this is just not what he had in
driving the
mind.
pitcher's pitch
Breathing the
count
ball in this one.
up to
He's
nearly
given up
80
hits,
pitches
and we're not
in
even
only
out of
the third inning.
He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's McNeil, already having 2 RBIs on the day.
And with 2 men on here, I'm
Lays off the
surprised
first
they're
pitch.
sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that
Now
he has,
1-1.
I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move.
Lays off the curveball that
And
gets
this
away
one
from the
gets
catcher.
away. So now 2 men in scoring.
And the runners advance to second and third.
Already 24
Giving
pitches to this point
McNeil
in the inning.
a prime opportunity to score some runs.
Line
Gets a hanging
center
curve,
field.
and it drops in
Mets just keep
just in
running
front of the
forward
center
as this is good
fielder,
for extra
who makes an
bases as well.
ill-advised
And the second
dive,
score to make this a 7-1
letting
ball
McNeil get all the way
And
to
he's
third
in
base.
safely at third as 2
Now a
runs come across to
7-1
He hasn't even
lead.
swung the bat yet.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. A base hit in his first trip from the stretch.
Now bottom of the third,
Towards second.
Trey Mancini goes the other way,
Out base hit.
getting a
And that
single,
runner will go no
giving the
hitter.
Orioles 2 guys on, 1 out.
Hard hit ball to second. And a diving attempt there by Cano. but
Nunez
pulled it in, a base hit.
hits one the opposite way as well, driving home the Orioles' second run as Matz's struggle continues.
This one gets through.
Now
And
first
that
pitch
gets through the
swinging,
run.
a double down the right field as another run
He arrives at
scores.
second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
To do too much right here, he just takes
Austin
what's there.
Hayes up to
Safely
bat.
on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Austin Hayes is in for his second plate
Matz
appearance as
gets
he
a
looks at
fly
the
ball to
that's
center
1-0.
field. Nimmo misplays it. He's able to catch it. The runner is able to come home on the sac fly.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work
And
behind
the third inning is finally
delivery
over,
to him on the way.
with the highest scoring game of
Into center
7-4.
field, line drive base hit.
And the hits continue. Now Dom Smith up to bat, 3-2 count.
Drilled to the left side.
He sits on the changeup.
And that is
Great
through
hitting,
into left
driving
field.
it
A
to the
base hit.
opposite
Throw comes
field.
in quick.
Now with the bases loaded, Wilson Ramos is up to the plate.
Back up the
He gets
middle.
a high
And that's
cutter,
through into center field, base hit. One run
getting a
is
single up the middle, driving
Oh, but it's
2
all
more
flying, so the
home.
run will score.
Now a 9-4 game. Wade LeBlanc came into relief, but he is not faring any
Line
better.
toward the gap in left center.
And
That's in.
Rosario
Base
with
hit.
his third hit of the game, driving home another
Another
run.
here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those
Now
punch
bases
outs-
loaded, 2
Play's
outs.
been made, and that retires the
Orioles
That'll bring
get
up the
Alonso
shortstop,
to
Jose
ground out
Iglesias.
the shortstop for the
There's a
fourth
swing,
out.
and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Now a deep fly to left field,
Diving effort there, but it'll just
JG
tip off his
can't
glove,
come
and
up
it's
with
a
it.
base hit.
and he has some
Mountcastle
issues,
rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe
and the
at the
throw is
plate.
too
And the
late,
deficit now stands.
as again, Matz gives up a run.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, fielded cleanly, and he's out on the tag. A 1-run
Top of the 5th, a 10-6 game.
into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts
Robbie
the
gets a
momentum
nice
at
hit
the end
up
of
the middle.
Wow, talk about having a pretty
The 0-1. Sent
Smith
on
up the bat.
ground out to second.
He grounds it
Leaned in.
out to
Throw
second,
first is in time,
picking
and
up the
meanwhile,
RBI from third. And here's Ramos,
ready to deliver.
hoping to
Here's the
cash
first
in.
pitch. Hard hit
It's a
ball
hanging
to the
curve,
hole,
and he
just
drives
past his
home
outstretched glove
the
into
run.
left, a base hit.
Now bottom of the 5th here. This is going to be our last inning of the
Hit
game,
on the ground toward the left,
as we are going to let
and that's the first
the
down.
manager put in his subs and end the game.
This
I hope you
should
guys
end the inning as
enjoyed.
it's sent
Our
out to
next
second.
episode will be opening
So on
day.
the first gets him, and
Thanks
he
for
tries
watching.
retire-